Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here at $2.26. Everything is dipping right now, not just XRP. And I see so many people saying, I lost so much money. I bought above $2.50 and I just sold my XRP. The only way you lose money in this space is if you sell. If you continue to hold your XRP, you are going to make money off of it. This market is going to turn around. And when it does, we're going to achieve a new all-time high. All you got to do is hold through the dips. I know most of you that watch my videos, you're not selling into a dip. If anything, you're going to buy the dip. And if you look at the 1 month chart, you could see it. We dip right here. This could be the last shakeout. Nobody really knows. A lot of people are speculating on that. And then we blast off. And then we achieve a new all-time high. Everybody's saying the next move up is above $4. I keep seeing people all day long predicting that to happen. I think we're going to achieve a new all-time high from here. If we double bottom, maybe we touch $2 and then come back up. But this is the time that you do nothing. If anything, buy more XRP. Don't be selling because the market is red. When the market's red and there's blood in the streets, that's when you buy. You sell the top and you buy the bottom. I know there's a lot of new investors here, so I'm sure that they're not familiar with how crypto works yet. Or they were sold the idea that crypto just goes up. It never comes back down. There are going to be multiple pullbacks all the way to the top. This comes from Uphold. Remember, the unofficial rules of crypto. Don't trade on emotion. Markets rise and fall, but letting FOMO or fear guide your decisions can lead to mistakes. Stick to your strategy. Manage risk. Keep a clear head. What are your go-to rules for navigating the market? Like I always tell you, my rules are this. You stay patient. You stay positive. You don't do anything unless you are buying the dip. Because we are nowhere near where XRP is going. It's going to achieve so many different higher price points. You're going to see us break above $5, above $10. You want to be here for that. You don't want to be selling because today was a red day on XRP. And I mean, the whole market was red. $816 million of leveraged crypto positions liquidated in just 1 hour. They said today's sell-off was the biggest sell-off in history. Think about that. And you made it through it. You are going to make it to the top. You are going to watch XRP achieve new all-time high after new all-time high if you stay patient and lock in. This also comes from Uphold. Look at Brad Garlinghouse's face from that video on 60 Minutes. That's a look I've never seen Brad give before. And right away, everybody says it means to lock in. You gotta be ready for what is coming for XRP. Kraken is down. Of course, we're going to see this. A lot of people, they want to exit before they lose everything. And all of a sudden, the exchanges go down. But a lot of this is longs and shorts and different leverage trading that people do inside of crypto. I'm more of a guy who likes to just sit back and hodl. This way, there's no stress involved. I just continue holding my XRP, waiting for the much higher price points. People that trade crypto, I've done it in the past. And let me tell you something. You better be tied to your phone at all times. Top analyst says XRP conservative target is $8.40. Optimistic target is $48. Now, are we going to see $48 in this run? I think if it's a normal run, if it's just a typical alt season, we may achieve $20 plus. A lot of people are still thinking we are going to go above $30. If a lot of things happen along the way, and one of the biggest ones is going to be RLUSD going live, that's going to change everything. That's going to change my entire outlook on where XRP goes in this alt season. Then I will most likely say, depending on how quick the price of XRP moves, once RLUSD goes live, that could change the whole entire outlook. If it moves XRP very quick and adds value very quick, I'm going to say most likely we're going to $50 plus. If it's slow, gradual movement, maybe it takes a little bit longer. But that would bring utility to XRP. That would change everything. Long-term, XRP critic says XRP now has the most powerful chart in all of crypto. Think about that. The most powerful chart in the entire crypto space. Peter Brandt, and he was a very big critic on XRP. But if you look at that chart, it looks like Tesla did. Tesla also got tied up with the SEC, same as Ripple. That's why people are saying 3 digits in this run, because Tesla, shortly after the SEC case was over, Tesla's stock achieved 3 digits. People are expecting the same thing to happen with XRP. John Reed Stark put this out after he was so critical on crypto last night. He says, I wish you and all the XRP supporters all the best, Brad. As I mentioned in the 60 Minutes online segment, lots of digital asset investors are friends of mine, including Scaramucci, my close friend of over 50 years, since we were 10 years old. I have often found that for many digital asset enthusiasts, their hearts are in the right place, and they honestly believe that crypto era will usher in a bright future for all of us. I just happen to disagree strongly with that notion. I don't think this guy really understands crypto, but I think what he did last night on that 60 Minutes segment, I think he was just a mouthpiece for Elizabeth Warren. He also goes on to say that he never talked to Gary Gensler before, but it sounded like Gary Gensler talking. And even Brad said this, John, while you may not know Gensler, you sounded an awful lot like him, with statements that are bold-faced misrepresentations, a polite way of saying lies. They certainly sounded like Gensler talking points. No licensure, no utility. All judges have said tokens are securities. Crypto makes it far easier to do all crime, etc. These are all provable false, and 60 Minutes could have easily fact-checked before including them. The actual scourge of society is not crypto. It's failing to see when the SEC, created to protect investors, does the exact opposite under the guise of public service. But credit where credit's due. You've called for the SEC to withdraw its appeal in the Ripple case. On that, we agree. Here's what it is. I think that guy was most likely coached, or he just talks to the wrong people. We know crypto has utility. We see it with XRP. I pointed out all day long what's going on all throughout the world with Ripple and XRP. Everything is building for XRP to move a shit ton of money all around the world. In the next couple of months, most likely, Japan looks like they're going to be the first ones to go live with XRP. Other people are saying Korea will shortly follow. People are also saying under Trump, you could expect XRP to be utilized here in the United States as well. Everything is building for a massive shift from the traditional financial system, this current financial system, into a new digital financial system. But it's clearly out there that XRP is not a security. And most likely this is why that 60 Minutes was a hit piece. So Paramount and Skydance Media agreed to merge in July 2024, but are experiencing hurdles from real Donald Trump, filing a $10 billion lawsuit against Paramount for election interference through malicious, deceptive, and substantial news distortion. This sounds awfully familiar to the Brad Garlinghouse interview from last night on their show, 60 Minutes. JP Morgan is invested in Skydance, along with Redbird Capital, whose partner includes ex-JP Morgan Global Head of Alternative Investments for over 10 years, and ex-Goldman Sachs partner for over 20 years. CCP firm Tencent also happens to be an investor in Skydance. Bottom line is, Paramount is a corrupt pile of shit. And you see it right here. How Paramount transacts RTPs, real-time payments, to vendors globally, JP Morgan payments. And, you know, we've been through enough with the big banks. It's time for the big banks to stay out of Washington. It's time for Washington to put the big banks in their place. And, you know, once XRP starts being utilized, even by smaller banks, they're going to get the upper hand on JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. That's how game-changing this technology is. Confirmation from Cathie Woods. With Gary Gensler leaving January 20th, the digital asset space is about to take off and thrive. Take a listen. This comes from Mr. Man.
The regulatory environment is a morass now. I mean, when you put people in positions as regulators and they start building their empires, you get more and more regulations, and it's really had a stranglehold on businesses, especially small and medium businesses. So we think those shackles are going to come off. We think the biggest regulatory changes are going to happen because SEC Chairman Gensler is going. He's announced he's leaving on January 20th. So the digital asset world, we think, is now about to take off and thrive.
And that's what's going to happen next. And that is when utility will start driving these utility-driven cryptocurrencies like XRP, XLM, XDC, QNT, HBAR, and so on. And David Schwartz even said, lock in. You gotta be locked in. This is so big. You know, what's coming in 2025 is gonna be absolutely massive. You wanna be holding when that happens. 4 months ago, Ripple's president, Monica Long, emphasized, I'm more bullish about what the next 1 to 2 years holds for Ripple because of the payoff from all the work. And she knew already that Ripple met President-elect Donald Trump in San Francisco that summer. Take a listen.
More than ever, I'm more bullish about what the next 1 to 2 years holds for Ripple because of the payoff from all the work we put in.
So what did they talk about with Donald Trump over the summer in San Francisco? I think we're right back on track, right where we left off in 2020. Remember back then, Rosie Rios said the train has already left the station. I think the train is about to pick up a shit ton of momentum over 2025. And that momentum's going to continue into 2026, 2027, because more and more value is just going to keep dumping into this space. That's what's great about utility compared to hype. You know, the Bitcoin cycle is going to come to an end. Bitcoin's going to come crashing down like it always does. But utility is something that will continue to add value every single month. Think about that. New institutions onboarding month after month. And if you're holding a utility-driven cryptocurrency like XRP, as more and more value comes onto the XRP ledger, and XRP is moving more and more value all throughout the world, the price of XRP is just going to continue upward. Sure, there will still be pullbacks happening. That's inevitable. But think about non-stop upward growth month after month. And a utility run can last for a long period of time. Nobody knows how long it could last. Nobody knows the price points we could hit for XRP. But the one thing everybody's looking at right now is whether or not XRP is going to go below $2. But just because it's a red day, you just stay focused. You have a game plan. And if you don't have a game plan, create a game plan. If you plan to take profit, set a price that you want to take profit at and stick to that price. Don't change it because the market changed today or the market changes tomorrow. Stick to a game plan if you plan to take profit, and never ever sell all your XRP. And until we do break out and until everything does happen, stay patient, stay positive, and we will get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.